Yeah, so Nigel Farage and Reform UK, it's hard to argue. They've had a very good year, isn't it? I mean, I bet they can't believe their luck. Just the way that the political system is collapsing around them.
We could talk about the Lib Dems, we could talk about the Greens, but you know what? We haven't got time to talk about irrelevance here. So let's talk about the only other party leader who's worth talking about in the UK at the moment, and that has to be Nigel Farage. He wasn't even the party leader 6 months ago. He was an honorary president of the party and had nothing to do with the party, really. And then he became leader at the general election. And I would say he's had a hell of a year.
Yeah, so Nigel Farage and Reform UK, it's hard to argue. They've had a very good year, isn't it? I mean, they've to get five MPs was a massive achievement in itself on a shoestring budget. If people don't say this, but they've actually got six MPs who take the whip from them because they've got the guy from Northern Ireland as well. I forget his name now, but he takes a reform whip as well. They have had some fortune as well. Let's not forget. I mean, they've got fantastic campaigners on their side like Farage and people who are quite well liked like Lee Anderson, but they've also got um, the political waves, if you will, being parted for them. You've got Labour on one side falling to pieces. You've got the Tories, who are a smouldering wreck of a party, and coming right through the middle is Reform UK, who are, as I've said many times, pushing at an open door, if you will. All they've got to do is keep marching forward steadily. Don't do anything stupid. Don't make any gaffes. Let's hope there's no skeletons in the closet, etc. Keep vetting your candidates. Make sure you don't get any dodgy people in the party. And without really doing a great deal, if you will, they've actually managed to attract Nick Candy now, the property billionaire. Elon Musk, through Nigel Farage's ties with America, is very, very keen to stick a lot of money in the party by the sounds of it, or certainly some money in the party. I mean, I bet they can't believe their luck. Just the way that the political system is collapsing around them. I mean, I personally think they should be doing more. They could be doing a lot more to oppose the establishment, not just Labour, but go for the Tories as well. Go for a lot of them. Show that you're different to the rest. That would certainly help them. I mean, the most effective one there is Rupert Lowe by a long shot. And I know you said before, and so have I, they need to stop being so establishment, stop playing it so safe, talk about more cultural issues, be more controversial. There's nothing wrong with that. But then again, they let Lee Anderson do a lot of that heavy lifting. But Nigel Farage himself, as the leader, is, let's face it, he's formidable. He's a formidable political force. He's got obviously got very good people around him that advise him. He's got very good political antennae himself. He's probably the best debater that I've ever seen in my entire lifetime. He doesn't need scripts, he doesn't need notes, he just knows things off the top of his head. It's incredible how he can literally do. If like question time the other week with people like Alistair Campbell and Jackie Smith and all them lot, he just sits back and he's laughing. He's actually enjoying this stuff. They've got veins throbbing in their heads, trying to have a go at him, and he's just sat there laughing and completely giving it back. He's the best leader of a political party in this country at the moment by a long chalk, and you can definitely see why he's got that X factor, if you will. Why people are so willing to follow Farage, believe in Farage, and he won't be leader forever. I mean, the guy's what 60 now, isn't he? So he's not going to be leader forever, but. Whoever comes after him has got a tough job, some big shoes to fill in Reform UK.
So, who would you say? I mean, I think I know the answer. Who would you say has been the outstanding political leader this year in the UK?
It's got to be Nigel.
And who would you say has been the worst leader?
Starmer.
Yeah, I mean, it's they. There were questions I asked them that I knew the answers to
Yeah.
because I couldn't see how you could give different answers to my answers there.